Hi, thank you so much for clicking onto this video. So, y'all, this is not a reading. This is a message that I got today, but apparently it's like this energy is like lingering around. It's something to pay attention to. But Spirit revealed that there are certain people that are basically projecting fear onto people and it's surrounding like certain events. Cause like, when you watch the news or especially with that whole like war thing or whatever, but it's not surrounding like the war thing, but I'm just saying like using it as an example. But if like more than one person says like, oh, some like this is gonna happen, and then it's like it creates fear. It's like literally fear created by other people. And it's like if somebody tells you, it's like if more than one person tells you that it's like something's coming or something's going to happen, then you start believing it. And it's almost like you start prepping yourself for this like bad event, which is crazy. And especially if you were not already in that state of mind, like you wasn't already in that energy, like you're not walking around paranoid, you're not fearful of what's to come. Pay attention to that type of stuff, and especially like the type of words that people use surrounding like certain messages or whatever. But Spirit will in this dream, it seemed like I was out and about, just like having a normal day. And I kept getting these messages. Like, first, somebody had texted me, and then I got like two phone calls, and they kept saying something about like this big black train was supposed to be coming through like the area or this location that I was in. And apparently, it's like you're not supposed to be outside when this big black train arrives. I don't know where the train was coming from or like why it was, coming through, but it's like it was advised that people don't be outside when this train arrives. And apparently it's like this train was supposed to arrive between like 2 a.m. through like 3 a.m. or something like that. Now I don't be like, it ain't nothing for me to be doing around 2 or 3 a.m. to where I'm like driving around outside or whatever. But apparently it's like that was the thing. But it's like they kept saying it and they kept saying it. And I'm like, and it's like I started getting paranoid about it. So I was like trying to get back home before this train arrived. Cause it's like if for some reason it's almost like it felt very scary. It's like a lot of fear surrounding this like big black train that was supposed to be arriving or coming through the area. So it's like I was trying to get back home before this thing arrived or whatever. But it seemed like it was so many delays showing up like on the commute back home that it was ridiculous. And it's almost like the delays were so bad that I was like literally still trying to get back home around the time apparently that this train was going to arrive. But guess what? The train never arrived. The train literally never arrived. So it's like there's a need to be careful about people who are, it's almost like they are showing up as people and they don't have to be on YouTube, but unfortunately Spirit did show me one person like specifically. Now I don't know who this person is, but Spirit did show me a guy, and apparently this person is a tarot reader. But specifically Spirit showed me this person with, they had a black bonnet on. Now if you know of somebody like that here on YouTube, now I don't know who this is, but do not put their name into the comment section, because there's already enough going on right now. And it's like I don't want to bring any type of like negative attention or drama to my channel. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie that I didn't see a guy with a black bonnet, and apparently he does like tarot readings. But the person's behavior was like very, there was like very paranoid. It's almost like they had, it looked like they was sitting down, but it's like when they got up it's like they were like super paranoid. So not really sure like what this person is talking about or whatever, but that's literally what I was shown. And whoever it was that was like on the phone, where it's like they're calling people about this like event or whatever, talking about this big black train is showing up. It's like this person could be somebody who is like fear based. They like to project fears onto other people. It's like have you thinking that something bad gonna happen. And especially if you're not in that type of energy, like if you're not walking around paranoid in life, and you're not fearful about what's to come towards you. It's like, good things are coming towards you. It's like staying away from those type of people. Do not let them plant that seed into your head, because then they have you walking around paranoid. And if you think about it, like literally, if more than one person says that something bad is coming or something is going to happen, especially like some type of major event, so where it's like fear based, it's almost like you prep yourself for it, which is crazy. It's like you should not be prepping yourself for something bad to happen. But it's like you cannot listen to everything that somebody is telling you. And especially depending on the type of energy that they're in, pay attention to like certain things that they talk about too. If this person's always talking about something negative, it's like, why would you listen to them? Why would you believe that something bad is going to happen? And then you start prepping yourself for it. But I wanted to mention this too because I don't know what is going on energetically, y'all, but definitely something weird. It's like people are projecting so much fear and like worry, almost like trying to project their own insecurities too. But I'm gonna use this as an example because I actually got another message too, but I'm not going to mention that one. But because I don't know if they was trying to be funny or what, so I'm not even going to mention that one. But something about it, it did not sit right in my spirit. Okay, but this person, this is like from TikTok, and I'm sure some of y'all done got one of these type of messages before. Now, if you ever see my face or somebody making it seem like it's me and I'm sending you a DM, I never do this. If I don't see anything about a person specifically, I will not contact them. I'm not going to be in their DMs, okay, talking some nonsense. Cause this right here is just straight up nonsense. And I don't know if this person used tarot cards so where it's like they could have tried to do a reading or whatever and make it seem like, it is something or whatever. But I'm gonna just read it because they sent me two messages. So I was like, okay, now something going on. But they sent me the first message they sent me was April 29th. I never respond back to it because I already know what it was and I just thought it was kind of weird. But it says, they said, hey, I normally don't DM people, though there's a bright energy around you and your aura is beautiful, which tells me that there is something bright in store for you. And I wanted to share this message of positivity with you. And then they asked me, like, what is my zodiac sign? I never responded back, but they sent me a message yesterday. Apparently, the energy changed with me now. Listen, because I think this is a fake page, and whoever the real creator is, they are, they still in their content, but in their like messaging people, making it seem like the message is coming from that person. You got to be careful about that too. Okay. But they said, hey, I normally don't do this, which they had already did it before, but they didn't get a response from me. So I guess they feel like they needed to do it again. I don't know. But it says, hey, I normally don't do this, but your energy really caught my attention. And then they said, I'm a bit confused with something. That's why it took me a while. I see nervous or scared, unsure what to do about how to move on. You've been debating something, a move. Like they're asking me this question. So it says, go forward in your decision. You need to be independent on your own changes. It's hard, even scary, but you need to have confidence in yourself and you will be fine. I feel like you're having problems with family or someone close to you have known, you have known for a long time that make you feel unhappy with what you're seeing around you. And then they said, and you're having some disappointment from those you trusted most in your life, which made you fed up. And you also have someone in heaven that miss you. And then they said, are these true or wrong love? So it's like they asking me the questions or whatever. But it's like that I feel like that message. See, it's like first they started off positive, but it's like they wanted to get a response out of me or whatever. And I don't know if they was trying to scam me or like, try to get some money or whatever. But it's like that type of thing. And I don't know if they are aware that I, get messages too. It's like what is going on? But yeah, it's like apparently from April 29th till yesterday, the energy has shifted with me, apparently, from this person. Now it's like they're projecting this like nervous, scared type of energy, like projecting fear, which is crazy. So it's like you got to pay attention to that type of stuff, y'all. And it's like, of course, not all messages are like positive. It's just like something to pay attention to. But it's like when people are literally creating false events surrounding like fear, danger, harm, like it's getting ridiculous. Which is, it's like it's not even true because like in that dream the train never showed up, and it's like in a sense it's like I was like prepping myself for like something to happen, but it's like I didn't know what was going to happen. So to me it's feeling like people are showing up as like giving out false prophecies, like false messages about certain things that it's like literally all bad. So it's like nothing good coming. That's crazy. I refuse to believe that nothing good is coming. So that's all I wanted to share, y'all. Oh, let me click this on. Yeah, that's all I wanted to share, y'all. It's something to pay attention to. It's like you cannot be out here. It's like do not. It's like of course nobody wants to claim a bad message, but it's like you gotta use your discernment too, and you gotta know like who it's coming from. If they're always paranoid or always talking about something bad or like hurting, harming someone, then something ain't right. It's like they ain't got nothing positive to say. I would not listen to. It's like I would not believe nothing that the person's saying. But anyway, I'm gonna end it here, y'all. Thank you so much for listening and watching.